guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya, SideGigCrafts. Let's make a strawberry journal today. You guys, I'm using a tutorial by Michelle at Pink Strawberries, and I want to thank her first of all for her awesome tutorial. We are making these for a swap in our paper arts group on Facebook. So, I'm going to do mine a little bit differently, but pretty much the same thing. So please check her video. If you guys don't know Michelle already, she's amazing. She has all kinds of fun paper crafty things. So check her out. She's got so many followers, I can't imagine you haven't already found her. So you're missing out if you haven't. So today we're going to make this little mini journal. And we are doing a strawberry theme, so it's going to be a little strawberry-ish. I'm using Vicky Bouton paper to do it just a little different color scheme, a little bit grungy instead of cute and pinky. And I am excited to get going. So I'm starting out here with a piece of double-sided cardstock. You don't have to use double-sided, you guys. You can actually use one-sided paper if you like. It'll make it sturdy enough when you glue it shut. I'll show you that when I get started. But I'm using double-sided because this is what I was using for the project. Can't speak. And I'm just going to keep going with it. So let's do it. So I'm starting with a 9x9 piece. I'm going to put it on in here, and we're going to score at 3.5 and 5.5. 3.5, and my scoreboard is way small, guys, so I'm going to probably be turning my paper, and that's the only reason why I'm turning this is because you don't have to turn it. I have to because my scoreboard is short. I need a bigger one. So 3.5 and 4.5, and I forgot to do the halfway mark, so that's going to be the spine once we're folded, but we need to also do this at 4.5, which is right there. And I gotta flip my paper because my paper's too big for this little scoreboard. 4.5, there we go. All right, done with that for a minute. Hold on to it though, we're gonna use it again. All right, we're gonna go ahead and fold this in half. This is gonna be the inside of my paper. This is going to be the outside of the little mini book. So we're going to go ahead and fold it on that halfway mark, on that 4.5 line. Score it there. And then we're going to, ooh, I didn't fold that very well or score that very well. Let me see if I can adjust that just a little. Wow, I really did mess that up. Let's see if I can fix it. Of course, let's see here. What is wrong with my fumble fingers this morning? It's because I already scored it. That's why it doesn't want to go different. Well, it's going to, okay. All right, here we go. We're just going to work that edge, and then we'll reburnish it. At least that's the intention. If I have to, I'll get out my trimmer and just trim it off, but it's not that big of a deal. But I do want my paper to fold right. Okay. Alright, now hopefully these will still fold correctly on their respective lines. We'll go there, open that back up, and then we'll fold this one. And it might be, it's a little wonky because my paper's a little thicker, and that's okay. We'll make it work. This is the paper that I really wanted to use though, so that's why I'm using this one. Alright, now we can open this back up, and this is what we have, okay? We're going to go ahead and cut this panel out. Use grandma scissors for that because they are straight. And when you cut just on the inside of the score to the side of it. It'll fold a lot easier if you do. Just to the side of it, barely. Just cut that whole score line out. Same thing on this one, going to this side. Oops, I missed it. Remember how I said these were straight? I lied. It's user error. And then this one on the line. And that creates our spine. We can hold on to that for something later. And there we go. This is going to be our book. Okay. There we go. Now, one of the fun things about this this little book is it's a shaker. So I need a shaker on the front side. Now, you can use a punch, a big old circle punch, something like this, but my punch, sadly, doesn't go far enough into the card. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do mine a little different than Michelle did. And because mine is double-sided, I'm going to run this through my die cut machine and cut a strawberry out for my window. And when I fold this back up, it's going to have this paper on the inside, which I think is going to be super cute. So stay with me. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to run this through really quick. It will take me just a moment. And we're going to get a super cute little window. And it'll only take a minute here as I run this through my machine. Luckily, I have a Big Shot Plus and it handles a piece of paper this size. I'll just kind of center that up. I know you guys can't see. I'm sorry. But everything is going swimmingly. I lie as I can't get the board to go through. Come on now. I just got a new mat, so everything's a little thicker than I'm used to. But we got it now. You can hear me working hard over here. Alright, we've got a strawberry window. All set. And that's the only thing I have to do for die cutting over here today. So we can hold on to this strawberry for another project, because now we have a super cute strawberry out of it. And we've got ourselves a window. So what's going to happen is, when this window gets shut, we've got a cute strawberry background already. And I jammed that a little bit in there. So, sadly, let's see if I can burnish it back out. I think I can. There we go. And it's a little bit off still. Just need to train that paper better. Okay. This one okay? This one's okay. When we glue it, we'll make sure it's centered and everything's correct. Okay, a little warp too, didn't it? Goodness. It'll be fine. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We need a shaker, and I actually have my shaker bits right here that I used in my shakers. And we're going to take the acetate that I set over here for myself, but you know what? It's clear, so I can't see it on my desk. We're going to take a piece that's big enough to fit that window and fold it. That way that bottom is already sealed, or side, whatever. I think I'm going to have to do side because I think it's too deep. We'll do it this way. We'll do it this way, but I'm going to cut it a little closer. We don't have quite as much to work with. That cut kind of crooked too. Okay, and then we're going to tape this. So, this is the shaker album that I was supposed to make and have it sent out today, and I think I can still do that. Should have it done. Well, maybe not. It has some requirements, so I have to make some other things too, and I don't know that I have everything that I need, so I'm not sure yet. But if I can't get it out today, I will definitely be able to get it out by Monday. So that's a good thing. Oh, I don't want to tape that one because then I'm taping it shut. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and peel that off. Easy peasy. It's an easy way to make shaker, right? You guys know the trick that if your tape is hanging off, you can just fold it back on itself. Like right here where it's sticking off. Just fold it back and it'll clean up that edge. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and fold this shut. It's okay that the tape shows through, not a problem, because it won't show through in the window. We're gonna attach it in there so that that part doesn't show. All right, now we can fill it up with the goodies. This is just a little shaker mix that I made. It's got little tiny strawberries in there. Excuse me. And open that up. Try to make sure there's no dust or anything in there. I'm going to have to hold that open. Oh, and maybe get it all into your shaker. Alex, I know you're laughing at me right now because I spilled it again because there's a hole on that side. I thought I was using the side that didn't have a hole on it, but I did. They both have holes. She laughed at me last time I spilled my stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm laughing too. I think it's hilarious. All right, so it's a party. It's a little confetti party. Yeah, we'll see if we can get that back in there. And over my shoulder for luck. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and tape this down. Just like that. We use double-sided tape because it will help hold that paper in place. And we'll do it on this side. And shake your shaker bits to the middle, and then we can tape this side. And then shake your bits to the middle again, away from the bottom. And then we can tape this part. Make sure there's no strings that are going to show up in your window. I don't know where that came from. And then we'll make sure that there's plenty of tape on here to tape this shut, the whole card. You could use glue if you want to. And I probably, oops, well, darn. Well, that's okay. That'll be covered up. I think I'm going to use glue on the rest of that part because it'll make it easier, and because I'm overlapping these tapes and they're going to be really hard to peel if I do that. So I'm going to save myself some trouble and use glue around the edges. I think the tape is important on the shaker though, because it will definitely help hold it down while, you know, you don't have to wait for the glue to dry. It'll be held down already. So that is important. Especially because those shaker bits will definitely work against you. So, my glue's stuck. I think this is going to be a fun shaker. I'm so excited. Or album. Very excited. Hopefully my partner will love it. Okay, we'll go ahead and press that shut. Remember, the tape is going to help hold that. And we'll get the shaker bits to the middle so it can press. There we go. Press all the way down and seal those edges up. How did those get out? And seal those edges up. Huh. I got a couple pieces that snuck out. If that happens, pull them out. We'll just have to seal that back shut. I think there's glue right there, so it should be okay. I think I put a few too many in there, don't you? Okay, so here's something I want to do with mine. She did not, well, Michelle used a circle, so she didn't decorate it with strawberry stuff. I'm doing that on my own because that's our theme. And I did cut, these little leaves. I wanted to put these on here because they're going to be, oh, did I do the wrong? Huh, okay, anyway. I wanted to put this on here. Did I do the wrong one? I think I kept the wrong ones. Interesting. But you know what? I think it's still cute. Is this the, let's see if this is closer. That's closer. I'll use this one. I'm going to still put it on there. We'll offset, we'll line up that stem right there at least. I'll just glue that on that acetate. It'll glue down. It'll take me just a second to hold it. That's cute. Even though it's different, it's still really cute. I wonder if, I'm going to cut, okay. I'm kind of making things up now because I can. We're going to use this piece too. Because it's offset, I want to make it look, absolutely look like I did it on purpose. So we're going to put this one on here too. And make it even greener and cute and interesting. Because I don't want to have to cut out another piece, but I think that's really cute. Alright, so what do you guys think so far? Alright, so we've got that side closed. Cute little shaker on there with the little berry. And this side we're going to make into a pocket. Now this one I can actually use this. And then we're just going to glue this side and this side. Alright, now we have a little pocket. And again, I tore that paper right there. It's okay. We're going to cover it. So I'm not worried about it. There's our cover. Okay, and we've got a little pocket there. We've got a beautiful little cute little front. I'll be able to decorate that up a little bit more. I put too much shaker bits in there because I always get excited about shaker bits. It's a little bit too full, but that's okay. Alright, next step, we need to make the pages inside. So I picked out 3 papers that I wanted to go in my album. 3, and these are all Vicki also. These are out of the same paper pad. If they're directional, you want to make sure that you're doing these in the right direction. Now when you're scoring them, it won't matter because we're going to take, oh, these are 4.5 by 8. So 4.5 by 8. And then we're going to score at, we're going to score at 1/2 inch. 4 inches. If you have a full-size scoreboard, you're going to score again at 7.5 inches. I don't, so I'm going to flip this back over and score it again at 1/2 inch. Because these two sides are the same. Okay. Then we're going to fold this in half. And then we're going to take one of these sides and we're going to fold it forward this way. And then we're going to take the other one and fold it to the inside. Now it won't matter which one you pick because it won't matter which one you pick. Alright, so we're going to do that. Actually, look, we folded it the same for both. We're not gluing it that way, but anyway. Okay, so then let's do it again. So we're going to go at 1/2 inch and at 4 inches. Flip it over 1/2 inch again. Let's score this one at the same time. 1/2 inch, 4 inches, flip it back, and 1/2 inch. Isn't this beautiful paper? I love this side, but I need to use this side. The reason I want to use this side is because I made the cards with the cupcakes and used this side for the paper, or the cupcake part. So I want to reuse that piece. So we'll fold it in half. And then we're going to fold this one this way. Open it up, fold this one this way. And I'll explain why we're folding these this way in a minute. Alright, fold it in half. You don't even need a scoreboard for this part. Fold it in half. And then that's okay. This way. And fold it this way again. Alright. We're done with our scoreboard. Just put that away. Now, reason I hesitated, I wanted this on the front, but my tabs are on the wrong sides to do that. So, which is fine, because it'll be on the full page on the other side. So it's okay. So now what we want to do is we want to take these Okay, so here's the thing. The reason I'm hesitating, this one is a directional paper because it has words on it. So now I need to make sure that this is folded the right way. So if I want this, we're going to be placing these in this book. Let's start there. And we're going to put them in like this. This is the tab. And then this one folds in and will seal as the pocket. So let's go ahead and seal this as a pocket so I can show you why I keep hesitating, because I want to make sure I'm doing it the right direction. It needs to come out right. So this part is important. And then we're going to go ahead and glue the bottom as well. This is going to make a pocket. Okay, so we're going to fold this back in half, leave this tab free, just like that. Glue it shut. So basically we just glued this part and this part on the other side, right here. And we can make a thumb notch here. We can go all the way through with it. So kind of center that up. So it's a little pocket. Now the reason why I was making sure, I want the tabs to all go the same direction. And I was envisioning that that tab was going to come to the front. Now you could do it, if you mess up, you could do it to the back if you wanted to, and do it this way. But my vision was to the front. So I want to make sure that I've got these all the same way. Now, this one, I have to go to the front anyway. Well, I mean, otherwise it's upside down because it's going to go this way. And I don't want it to go that way. I want it to go this way. So we're going to go ahead and glue this one. You could use tape for this too if you wanted to. I like to use glue on pockets because if you use tape, sometimes that sticky will come through and you won't be able to get your stuff out of the pocket. So if your stuff gets stuck in there, then it's not really a pocket. It's a permanent tuck. That would be a problem. So I do like to use glue on my pockets. Glue. I'm getting glue everywhere. Put too much in there. Okay, super cute. I do have a little bit hanging over here, so I'm going to just trim that up a little. Just even it up. Alright, and then the last one, this one's non-directional. We want that tab to go forward. So we're going to glue this side. same as before. Interesting. I got a little crazy with these folds too. What's going on? I'm going to go ahead and re-burnish that. Straighten it up a little. And because I had to do that, I do have a little overhang again. A little overzealous with my folding. Okay, now we get to pick which order we want them in. I think I'd like to go, and this is kind of different than I'd planned, but I think I'd like to go this way, then this way. Nope, I'm going to put this one in the middle because those are two white-based ones. So we'll put the brown one in the middle, and then we'll put this one, and then this will have a pretty closing too. Okay, so you can again do tape if you want to. And actually for this part, I kind of do like to do tape. So let's use the tape. And we'll just put, now if you have 1/2-inch tape, you're golden. I don't. I just have this 1/4 inch. So take me just 2 strips. Make sure those are down good. Do the same on these. We're just using what we've got, right? Don't have to go buy a bunch of fancy stuff. Although it's fun. Don't get me wrong. You guys know I like to shop. It's not about that. And again, if that tape is over the edges, we can just fold that in. That's why I'm not being too careful about that, because I know I can just fold it back in. It's not going to be a problem at all. We'll peel these off. This one's going at the back, so I'll put this one down. I'll put this one down first. It doesn't matter which order you go, as long as you do one of the ends first, whether it's the front end or the back end. We'll just go ahead and fold that back in there. Fold those back in. And this is going to be the back piece. So what we want to do is we want to hold this, line this up right here on this edge at the fold. Don't let it stick down till you're ready. Oops, almost dropped it there. It's stuck to my finger, so it's trying to move with my fingers. Alright, and then we'll just burnish that down real good. And now we've got that back page all set. And then the next one is going to be, oh, I forgot to do, okay, I'll come back to that because my brain is now doing pages, not thumb notches. I'll come back to that. There we go. And this one, that one overlapped a little so I couldn't pull it out. Fold that tape back, clean it up a little. And we'll do the same thing. Now this one, if you hold that down, it'll be easier to work with for now until you have it placed. You want to line this one up with the seam for this one. Just line that up, if I can see it. Make sure it's nice and even, and then burnish it down. That might actually show a little, won't it? Okay, well, we can fix it. And this one. I guess we could have left some space in between, which I could do here. And actually, I think I'm going to, because this is going to actually have some craft things in here, some made things by me. So if I go to the front, which I think I'm going to do that, I'm going to go ahead and line it up here. I'll actually have more room between these pages to put something chunky like another shaker. So I've got a little extra room there, which is great. Okay, so it'll be a little off center. You can do this however you want to, but that actually leaves me plenty of room. I can put some bows on that page. I could actually even make another page. We could do 4 pages. I won't put anything on the back here because that could have been, I should have left, yeah, see, that's what, I should have left some space here. So if you're doing this too, maybe you could leave some space a little bit more here so that you have some room to put some fun things in there. But I could put some flat things or just leave this one open or put a note, something flat maybe. And then I've got room between this one and this one. Let's put those thumb notches in there. I kind of want to line them up. I won't be able to line them up exactly, but close. Kind of line them, and just go to the middle. Just eyeball it. I'm too worried about it being perfect, and I don't need to be. Ideally, you would have thumb notched these before you put them in here and had them at least similarly placed. But there we go. All right, so we've got ourselves a little book. Now, what can we put in it? This pack, this paper actually comes with some cards, and I'm thinking these might be too big now that I'm looking at them, but these aren't. These are a nice size. Look at that. These are super cute. Let's cut this paper, and we will have these cut parts to put in there. These are, how big are these? These are 4 inches by 3 inches. 4 by 3. I think they're lovely. Love this paper. This is probably one of my favorite paper pads, like ever. I've been not wanting to use it. They're just so cute, you know? So we'll make sure we give her some of those. Let's just cut them all. I think they're all the same size, so I could probably run these through at the same time and be pretty close on. Now, one of the cute things Michelle did, is she put a little something, she put butterflies on top of hers. You can do that. You can decorate them that way. I'm tempted to put strawberries on top of mine, but I like this just to stick out like that. I would love that, but I can't. It's a little bit too big. But we could do something like that. My shaker is definitely too fat. Don't put as much shaker bits in yours. You could put little tabs on these, but just put little goodies in there. I think I'm gonna put several in each one probably. We'll just fill it up. What happened to this one? Did I glue it too shut? Did I? I might have. Or I cut it a little wonky. A little too wide. We could glue little tabs on the top of these too if we wanted to. I don't know if I want to do that though. If I glue tabs on them, well, man, that's really, okay. So if you have a pocket like that that's too tight, take your bone folder, stick it in there. You'll kind of stretch, be careful because you don't want to tear it, but you can actually kind of stretch your paper a little bit and retrain it. And then usually these will fit in just a little better. Usually, unless it's just cut, you know, usually. I put too much glue in there. All right, that's better. Okay, then that's 1 in each one. So let's put 2 in each one. Well, maybe not each one because I don't want to cut that one again. So we'll just kind of fill this up with this other paper. Did I glue this one too much shut too? jamming up too. What's happening? It didn't jam up with that one though. And they're the exact same size. Something's catching. Why? Maybe I didn't glue that edge down on that seam very well. But yeah, that's what it is. It's catching on that seam. Okay. Not anymore. We could also use one of these to decorate. Any of these really super cute. I mean, they're all super cute. But do I have a favorite? Kind of like this one there. And I'm going to have room on this side to put something decorative. So we could put this there. Why not? I don't think I have any stickers that would go very well with this collection. I would definitely use those. Love this. Super cute. Let's just stick that in there. I'm just going to give her this whole sheet of cut-aparts in these pockets. Alright, so she's got those. Now, but you could decorate the tabs. Michelle did in her video. I was thinking about it, but I don't think I'm going to because I think they'll stick out too far. I don't think I'll like it. I think I'm going to leave mine a little plain that way. And then, where are those cupcakes? I cut them down. I feel like I showed you guys in the video yesterday. Did I do a video yesterday? Maybe it wasn't you guys. I think I showed Michelle when I was talking to her. But I put them here. I've got them right here. So these are I made two cards and a shaker. And I wanted to I'm going to give her a shaker. And I think that needs to go on the first page. Like right here. I want her to be able to use it. So I'm going to put some, where are these? Some Zots on there. That's what they're called, Zots. And they're in my little adhesive basket. Right here. These guys. Because when you put these down, you can pull them back off. These are just these little adhesive dudes. Let's put some on there. Just little gummy tab, little dots. Put one in the middle. And then she'll be able to take this off and use it for something. So we'll just put that right there. That's kind of the idea. Give her just a little album that she can use some things. So she's got a cute little cupcake there. And then I'll have to come up with some other things. I'm not going to put the card in here. Oops. But I will send it to her. So I've got two cards. These could have been made shakers too, but I didn't want to because I've already got two shakers going on. So we've got this one and then this one, and I've got all this to fill up. So I can actually send her another packet. I could send her another packet of shaker bits. Would be fun. But I'd have to find an envelope. I'm going to put some bows and some fun things in here. I think. So that's it for today, you guys. I'm kind of cutting it short, but this is how you make the little album. Super cute. You can add stickers to it. You can add all kinds of fun things. You can add your little embellishments to send to a friend. And super, super cute project. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you will be inspired. Go check out Michelle's tutorial. her tutorials are stellar, way better than mine. But I do appreciate her for teaching us all so much. And go check out her channel, and thank you all for hanging out with me today and for crafting along. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, stay cool, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.